And we are in an active weather pattern, which means we've got multiple impact days through the rest of the week. We've got an impact day today, another tomorrow, then a third on Saturday. I want to remind you that an impact day is a day where the weather could impact your normal routine. So far today, we've seen rain mainly across our northwesternmost communities, but we do expect the coverage of that rain to increase across the rest of the area through the second half of the day. In addition to that, we could see an isolated strong storm or two. For tomorrow, we'll have heavy rain throughout much of the day across most of our area. In addition to that, the risk of some strong to severe storms tomorrow afternoon and evening. It's important that you have reliable ways to get warnings both today and tomorrow, just in case warnings are needed. Here's what the WVTM 13 Live Doppler has looked like over the last hour or so. Best coverage of rain over North Alabama so far this morning, but during the second half of the day, this entire line will start moving towards the south, and that means more folks pick up on that steady rain. I'm going to time that out for you here in the future view. I am going to stop the clock right around 3 p.m. and you'll see that line of showers, embedded thunderstorms moving towards the south, and I've highlighted the region here where we will have to watch for the low end chance of a strong storm or two during the afternoon and evening if storms can develop within this region out ahead of this main line here. We'll still watch that area through 6 o'clock, but during the evening commute, a lot of folks with a steady rain in place, and that will continue into the late evening hours, especially along into the south of I-20. Tomorrow brings an additional round of rain and thunder. So through the rest of the day today, we'll be watching this region here. This is a low end marginal level 1 out of 5 risk. If storms can develop within this zone, that's where there's that low threat that 1 or 2 of those could turn strong. For tomorrow, this is the latest from the Storm Prediction Center. This is just in. They have now expanded that slight level 2 out of 5 risk to include almost all of central Alabama. That means the confidence is increasing in the potential for a few strong storms, especially tomorrow afternoon and evening. Main threats look to be damaging straight line winds. Can't rule out a few tornado warnings as well. So it's very important that during the afternoon and evening tomorrow, you've got reliable ways to get warnings just in case they are needed. So just in from the Storm Prediction Center, more of the area included in that slight level 2 out of 5 risk. Timing out the day, 6 a.m. We've got scattered showers around, but by the afternoon, and really I should say by the late morning, we start to see an increase in that coverage of rain and thunder. Here's the afternoon, and widespread soaking across central and north Alabama. Embedded within this line here is where we could have a few of those strong to severe storms. Main threats, remember, damaging straight line winds and the risk of an isolated tornado warning or 2. By 6 o'clock, we're getting kind of a break in the rain across much of the area. Heavier stuff right along the I-85 corridor, but watch what happens tomorrow evening. That coverage starts to fill back in. So really much of the day will feature that heavy rain, and totals are going to really start to add up. For Saturday, another risk of strong to severe storms in addition to a round of heavy rain. Much of the state outlooked already for that risk of strong to severe storms. We'll be a lot more specific on the timing and impacts and threats for Saturday once we make it through the day today and through tomorrow. A quick look at our rainfall totals. We're looking at anywhere from 4 to 6 inches of rain across the northern half of our state between now and the end of the weekend, and especially north of I-20 is where we are most concerned with the possibility of some flooding as we head towards the later part of this week. So be weather aware today and tomorrow, quiet Thursday and Friday before our next round on Saturday.